Good morning, guys. My name's Aaron Bartlett. This is Black Sparrow Music Studio. I am bringing to you a new sound library, and it took me a while to find some information on this little instrument. It's just a keyboard. It was designed for children, and there's like no identifying marks on it except for that music note. There's no writing on the back except for made in China. If you do the battery thing open, you know, oh, I've got batteries in there. I'm not going to worry about that. But there's no thing written anywhere on this to tell where it's from. And so I took a photo of it and I looked it up on YouTube or Google. YouTube, yeah. I looked it up on Google and it came back with the actual product, which is the Music HS-3715. And it's just a cheapy keyboard for children. You've got several sound effects like a piano, violin, guitar. There's even a mandolin and music box and bells, stuff like that. What's cool about it is it's got drum effects built in. You've got a hi-hat, cymbal, crash, and bass drum, which is really kind of cool, and I've included those in the library as well. This keyboard has only 8 sound effects, but I've taken a few things that were still in the keyboard and I've made it into additional sound effects. So there you've got 10 sound effects, and instead of having one effect active at the same time, you can actually have multiple effects, even all the effects active at the same time, to where you can get a totally different sound. And there's also built-in reverb, ADSR, you know, to keep it simple. The reverb switches, they are literal buttons. You just click on them and they shift over. But the ADSR, you actually have control. You can draw them up and down. All the other little buttons, they are actual buttons to activate and deactivate the sound effects. Now, to show you guys this, it's just a little keyboard. And when you turn it on, it makes a little ditty. Now, but there's also like these, I can't hardly hit the button without looking, but these are like sample soundtracks, and then you hit it and it plays a little song. And then we find the stop button. Okay, where's the stop button? There it is. But anyways, those are not included in the sample library. Sorry guys, if that's what you were really looking for. It's not my thing, so I didn't include it. But what I did include were the drums. You got the cymbal, like I said. And then you've got a little beep here. When you choose your sound, it'll beep. I'll put it closer to the microphone so you can hear it. And that beep I've actually included into the library as a musical scale, and then I've also modified it. But what I did to this little keyboard, when I got it, it has a port for your DC 6 volt, a microphone, and then it's covered up with audio in, so it could typically, I don't know what you would do with audio in this case. I mean, sure, you could put in an MP3 player and yeah, but the microphone, see, I don't get that. Why have audio in and a microphone? Because with the microphone, you actually hear it through the speaker in the device. So that makes no sense. And there's also a USB port if you need it, but the USB port is also covered up. But anyways, I modified it with a guitar jack so I could put it into direct input. And sadly, guys, this is not a free library. It's going to cost $8 US on decentsampler.com. If you guys don't have Decent Sampler, check it out. Dead serious. It's worth it, and it's only getting better. I'm not kidding. You know, and all the features that Dave is actually building into everything, it's just, it makes getting Decent Sampler worth it. Plus, you can make your own sound libraries. He's got all the documentation online. So if you thought about getting started in sound libraries, get started. There's no excuse. It is a great thing to do. It's challenging. Yeah, the most boring part actually is recording everything. And the thinking part is actually putting together the XML file. What the crap? Oh. That was the keyboard automatically shutting off. Okay, there, it's off. Oh, man. But, yeah, guys, if you want to get started in sound libraries, just do it. It's that easy, you know? If you like my stuff, if you like the things that I'm creating, if you like these videos, like and subscribe, because it'll help me beat the algorithm. And I need to make more videos. I need to do more content. And that's fine. You know, it will eventually come, you know, but it is what it is for now. I want to make mention of my older libraries in case you guys don't know about them. There is The Void, which was my first library, and it is geared towards metal music, like crazy metal, like deep, dark stuff. And then it's also geared towards a sci-fi cinematic, like outer space sort of thing. And everything in it is to do with like the void of outer space. Anyways, again, I've also got Yonica Spinet, which came out about a year and a half ago, something like that. And it was made from the Spinet from my neighbor at the time. She had one sitting around. I'd never even seen one. I just called it the harpsichord thing. And then recently, it's not connected on Decent Sampler, but I will put a link to it at the end of this video to my most recent sound library called Communication Loss. And it's geared really towards electronic music and a little bit of metal. You know, it's you can use it for whatever you want. I would say this library, the HS-3715, is for pop music, believe it or not. And I hate pop. Absolutely hate it. But, you know, if I had to think of an applicable music style this could go through, unless you run it through heavy effects, pop music. Hands down. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, all you metalheads out there who I'm letting down. Pop music. Anyways, on another note, guys, if you make music with my sound effects, with my sound libraries, please, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I get so excited about hearing people use my stuff, the things that I've made. I'm just dying to hear what you guys come up with. And if you guys can come up with something like this, you know, for pop music, for something, use it in metal, I want to hear it. I am a metalhead for sure. And guys, like, just seriously, let me hear it. I'm dying to hear what you guys come up with. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm going to leave you guys with a small little demo of the sound library. And yeah, have a good day, guys.